Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Chris Starz from Starstatus Radio. I'm chilling here tonight with my boy King Troy. What's good with it, my dog?
Not much, my man. How you been, little homie?
Hey, man, we just trying to get it in one time. So, a lot of people out there tuning in. So, I played the May joint, I believe, on Wednesday, and a lot of people, was talking. Like, it's been getting a lot of street buzz, you know what I'm saying?
I did.
It's already getting a lot of internet buzz, like a lot of people, been asking me about that. So for the people who want to know, tell us how King Troy got started.
Well, I mean, at first, who knew me when I was in royalty, I guess I should say. And when I sang with a couple of fellas for about 5 years. And, I strayed from that group, and I became King Troy, who I am today. So, it was Troy Kennedy, now it's King Troy. Now I'm a whole new me, whole new man.
All right, so I see, you moving real strong with Technico Universe, with Ruben. All them over there. Tell us how you got started. How did you get put in that situation,
Well, my homeboy, he was my partner, when we joined the group Royalty. He had told me about my homeboy Bonix, which is Ruben, from Technico. I met him around when I was 18, and ever since then, he's been my mentor, basically. So, big up to my big homie, that's my piece right there. So, Technico all day.
I feel you. All right, so this is a question I want to ask you, because there's a lot of R&B singers out in the Kansas area,
Yeah.
But a lot of them don't shine, and you have the style down, the everything down, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Tell us how you feel about it, feel about like these other R&B singers and, the R&B sing.
I think there's a lot of good artists here, a lot of good R&B artists. I think the main thing, people forget to have is your own self, your own swag, I guess. And to not sound like everybody else, but to usually just to really focus on you and take it seriously. But as in, the R&B scene and the music that's flooding the streets, I'm impressed to a certain extent. But, I feel like once you get on that level, I guess in Kansas City, where you're able to do that, you need to hit every string and every T and hit every I, you know what I mean? So when it comes down to R&B, I'm not really for sure. I guess it's King Troy.
Yeah.
But we're looking for the Technico artists too, Bonix, GGL3, Licorice, Javon White, Do So. But yeah, that's what it is for me, how I look at it. I don't like to say too much on that. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, I guess.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
In this music business, you got to stay motivated. That's like the number one thing,
Yeah.
If you're a rap artist, you're a singer, pop star, you got to have things to keep you motivated. So what motivates King Troy and to go into that studio and just blazing the booth, what keeps you motivated?
What motivates King Troy is my city and to see where we at right now, and that there hasn't really been an R&B artist to really not necessarily put Kansas City on the map, but to give it its right, its shine. And it's here. It's just we got a dark shadow, covering us with the hateness. But it's good, though. But what motivates me is my city and my people and my family and the struggle, You can't appreciate nothing if you don't struggle. So I guess that's my motivation. Got you.
So tell us, like you did good with the May joint. That hit pretty big, just only being internet,
Yeah.
I think it started from Facebook, actually. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I was, when I wrote the song, I wrote it, back last year, and, Bonix, Technico, he produced the joint, so he made the beat, man. The track is hot, so I heard it, and I was like, man, I can really use this. Went home, laced it, Then after that, we recorded it, and it was just more so as a mix. We kept it, just how it was, and then few months later, we decided to put the icing on the cake, freshen it up, make it crispy. And there it is now.
I feel so when would that be? When would that song be available? For people out there.
Well, I'm gonna have it on iTunes within the next 2 weeks. So be looking for that. I'm gonna have it at a reasonable price, so everybody can enjoy and share the wealth. But other than that, 2 weeks you can get May I, and then probably a month after that, I'll have a couple of more singles out.
Okay, okay. And you was actually telling me about we had a conversation, you know, about the project you was working on called the King Troy the Golden Child. You know, so tell us about that. Tell us who you working with on that, and
you know, I got a couple writers on there. You know, my homeboy Tone, I actually went to Atlanta. He laced a couple tracks, and then my homeboy Bonix, of course, man. I don't get none of I get all my tracks from him. That's big homie, so he know the deal. Other than that, nobody else but me and Technico, man, Ruben, Bonix. And then I got the you know, the next thing coming, I guess you should say.
Definitely. So, you know, what type of music are you listening to right now? Like, when you get in your car, you know, turn on the CD player, who's in the deck?
Well, I like to put it like this. I love all music. I haven't got really into country yet, but I do love all music. And to answer your question, I respect people who are doing their thing right now. I respect a lot of artists, but as in who's hot and who I'm going to put in my CD player, some Dream, you know, some Hover, you know. I'm a rap man myself. I just like to have, you know, some classical with it from time to time. But other than that, Dream is probably going to be who I listen to. He got that shit that you need.
Definitely. So, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years, you know?
In the next 10 years, I see myself on the yacht, man. Me and you, man, on the yacht, for real. Celebrating, bro. My 10th album anniversary, you know what I mean? So that's where I see myself, man, chilling.
Hell yeah.
Making money.
So, is there anything you want to address on Starstatus Radio, you know, that we didn't get to touch on?
Man, what I want to say is give my homie, you're the slick little homie, man. STARZ, y'all doing it, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you having me on the show, bro. Much love to you, man, and keep doing your thing.
And you want to know what? Thank you, man, because, you know, I'm the one, you know, I try to get at artists, but, you know, it's all up to them, you know, who's going to take time out their day and really fuck with the boy. So I appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
So let people know, the promoters, the artists, everybody, let them know how they can get at you, man.
Man, just hit me up, bro. The number's 816-457-5995. I'm always willing to do business if it's the right business and the legit business. So holler at me, man. Hit me up on Facebook. King Troy, you did.
Already. And, man, we just going to end it like that on Starstatus Radio, man. Just look out for the boy King Troy, man. He's coming. He's official. I give him the stamp, you know. He's official, man. So definitely. Yeah. And just tune in to Starstatus Radio, man, every Friday, Saturday, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. We're going to have some of the hottest music, some of the hottest artists coming out, KC and everywhere else, man. So stay tuned.
Yeah.